Hi, Rin here. I spent 120 hours playing Genshin Impact, and this is how I feel about the game so far. First thing first, let's talk about the design. As an anime fan, I really like anime style characters. So as you can see, Genshin Impact has an anime style characters, so that's why I just love the design of the characters, also the world. So design wise, I really like Genshin Impact. Let's talk about progress. So I've been playing Genshin Impact for 120 hours and I only unlock Mondstadt and Liyue, and also I just finished the Liyue Archon's quest, and I just found out that Zhongli actually the Geo Archons here. Basically, there's a lot of things that you can do in Genshin Impact, and as a new player myself, it is a little bit overwhelming because you can explore the maps, you can do Archon's quest, story quest, and defeating bosses, collecting materials, and yeah, it's just overwhelming. Most of the time I got distracted. As the team, I'm using Shenhe, Xiangling, Sucrose, and Rosaria, and the artifacts is not really good for now because I haven't grind for artifacts at this moment, and then I'm not really touching Abyss because I think it is kind of difficult to defeat Abyss in my current situation. I don't really have much characters to choose, so yeah, if you spend 120 hours like me playing Genshin Impact, the result would be varied depending on your playstyle. As you know, Genshin Impact is a gacha game, so you have to pull like your favorite character using Primogems as the currency. As of now, I feel like I have a limited way to collect Primogems. I mean, obviously you can buy the Primogems, that's the easiest way, but as a free-to-play player, I'm trying to not spend money, so I have to find another way to get my Primogems. As of now, I know that you can collect 60 Primogems from the daily quest, and then if you explore the map, collecting or opening chests, you could get like from 2 up to 40 Primogems depending on the chest that you get. And then I think if you clear the Abyss, you get a certain amount of Primogems as well. I think that's the only way to get Primogems. I'm just wondering if you explore everything and then how you can get Primogems as a free-to-play player. I'm aware that every, I don't know, like a month or so, there is a patch or update, and then you can collect a certain amount of Primogems after the patch because they will be adding like story quests and new area, bosses, etc. So you can get a certain amount of Primogems every patches, let's say. I don't know how much exactly. So I play another gacha game as well, like probably you guys know Arknights. And in Arknights, we as a player have a lot of ways to collect earn them as the currency to pull for the banner, like daily quests and weekly quests, and then annihilation, basically like Abyss. And then the best part is you can farm in your base basically, so in that way I can participate in, well, most of the banner. So in Genshin Impact, it is a little bit limited on how you can collect Primogems as a free-to-play player. The resin system is a little bit sucks. Well, I know this kind of system is really common in gacha game, resin or energy or whatever. Basically you get like maximum 160 resin, and then basically you need resin for everything. Like if you want to get artifacts, you can open the, the ley line using resin, I think around 40 or something. And if you have 160 Primogems, it means you can get 4 chances to open the ley line. And then if you want to collect materials for characters ascending, you need resin. And then if you want to collect materials to level up your weapons, you need resin. If you're running out of resin, you just have to wait like the next day to get 160 again. If I compare it to Arknights again, there's a energy system, but in the daily quest or weekly quest, you can get this energy as the reward. And then I'm just wondering why Genshin Impact not putting, well, maybe not a lot, but some of the resin as the rewards in daily quests or any other quests, so you can get at least a little bit more resin to play with, especially if you explore everything and basically you have nothing to do anymore. You just want to get artifacts and then you log into Genshin Impact, maybe do your daily quest and then spend 160 resins, and basically that's it. Probably it's like, I don't know, 20-30 minutes and then you're done for the day. Also, I'd like to talk about the difficulties in the game. So in Mondstadt, it's a bit easier because I think that's the first area, and then you just play Genshin Impact, so it starts in easy mode, let's say. As time goes by, it's a little bit harder if you don't really upgrade or ascend your characters, giving at least a decent artifacts and then level up your characters, level up your weapons. It would be challenging to defeat the bosses like the Regis-Vines, the cubic things, I forgot the name. And yeah, also there's a certain mechanics in order to defeat the bosses as well. Yeah, I really like that kind of things because it's not just about big damage and then you defeat the boss. And also in Liyue, the mechanics is a little bit complicated, I would say, like a lot of puzzles that require some thinking basically. And then the bosses are also a bit difficult. I really need to level up my characters, and then I'm not sure in Inazuma or Sumeru, so I think the difficulties is gradually increased. So, what is the conclusion? Am I enjoying my time playing Genshin Impact and probably continuing playing the game? As of now, I really enjoy the game basically because I like gacha game in general, and then the character is, has these anime style characters, and then the design is really good. The gameplay is interesting because a lot of mechanics, a lot of hidden things that you have to constantly thinking on how to solve puzzles, for example. Yeah, it's quite new to me to play this kind of game. So yeah, so far I enjoy the game and I will continue trying to build the best waifu team, yeah, hopefully without spending any money. But to be honest, I am a bit tempted to at least buy the Welkin. It's not that expensive, but still, if you buy it every month, it's going to be a lot, I think, but it will be certainly help me to pull any banner in the future if I find the characters are attractive. So yeah, this is me playing 120 hours Genshin Impact, and yeah, I will continue playing the games and keep you guys updated about my progress. Hopefully you find this video useful if you are a new player, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.